G'day. Glad you all can make it. Welcome to Red Rock Elementary. Right, today we're interviewing for the role of EA as we, like I say, slightly short-staffed. You are greatly in need. Right, you all come highly qualified. So as we go through the process, we're going to try to narrow it down a little bit. Hopefully you all do well. Thank you all for coming. I'd like to start off with getting to know you all as, your character and whatnot, your skills and whatnot, and what you can do in certain situations. And we'll begin with a few questions. First off, why do you want to be an educational assistant? Well, I like to say I have a strong passion for supporting students and helping them reach their full potential. I enjoy working in an educational setting where I can help teachers and provide individualized support to students who may need extra guidance. As a graduate of NBCCSJ, I take immense pride in giving back to my community. My experience, right, in youth groups and daycares and whatnot, all right, has prepared me to adapt to different learning styles and create a positive, inclusive environment. Oh, wait, sorry. Did you say EA as an educational assistant? I thought this was going to be like a mercenary position, I'm more used to of slightly how can I put this? More of a finishing job, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, clearly I'm in the wrong place. Okay, so ciao. Was that Ryan Reynolds? Yeah. Okay, well, that certainly narrows it down. One less candidate. So, you, sir, why do you want to be an educational assistant?
Well, I'm kind of looking for a day job. Getting tired of working nights, and lately, crime doesn't really pay. So, and hey, kids kind of like me. They look up to me, think I'm cool. So I thought, hey, I'd give it a shot. Besides, I don't really need the money because, well, I can't really say. That might, I don't want to give myself away. So, yeah, right.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe that, you're quite what we're looking for. It might seem a little scary to some of the children, and, well, we do have an evening janitorial position. It's not really overnight, but, maybe we could use you in that field. You seem like a person that could clean up. Moving on to our next question. What strategies would you use to support a student with special needs? Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. I must have made a wrong turn. I was looking for the men's restroom. You say needs? Well, I love chimichangas, TGI Fridays, Taco Tuesdays. You just build up a little appetite once in a while. Yeah, and I think all children are special. Really, really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, and yeah, like I say, all, natural selection, you let a few live full, productive lives, and others, well, hey, they just, yeah, right? I think. Okay, honestly, how did he get in here? Where did this guy come from? Next, you again? Okay.
So, special needs, huh? Well, hey, I do have a special set of skills. I can find them. I won't kill them. But hey, if you lose a kid, I'm your guy. I know just how to track them down. Right? It's all good.
Where do these people come from, and why do they always keep coming here? Oh, sorry. You, sir, what strategies would you use to support a student with special needs? Please. Well, excellent question. I would first get to know the student's specific needs, strengths, and challenges. I would use strategies like visual schedules, breaking tasks into smaller steps, i.e. chunking, providing sensory breaks, and using positive reinforcement. Collaboration with the teacher and any support staff is also key to ensuring that the student receives consistent and effective support. Excellent. Jolly good answer. Thank you so very much. All right, moving right along. Whew. Number 3. How would you handle a student displaying challenging behavior? Oh, challenging behavior, you'd say. Do you mean like knife throwing or running with scissors? Getting a little too aggressive with his peers? Well, hey, is shock therapy still on the table? You know, a little taser now and again? Or just gas the room, you know, a little sleeping gas, kind of knock them all out? No? Not a good idea? Well, hey, I'll get back to you on that one. Honestly, I believe that's a bit on the extreme side. Well, we'll not be doing that, as where most of what you mentioned is against the law, and you could quite go to prison. So, no, absolutely none of that. Oh, yes, and you again. Say, how would you handle a student displaying challenging behavior?
Well, how would I handle challenging behavior? Well, first off, I wouldn't exactly bend the law like the last guy there. You know, I'd check with Commissioner Gordon on that one. You look a lot like him, you know? You wouldn't happen to know him by chance? Hey, he's one of my references. You know, give him a call. He's a great guy. But challenging behavior, you know, I did raise a couple little guys, you know, like a couple of Robins. You know, I not really supposed to say their names, but one goes by Richard, you know, a.k.a. Grayson. And, of course, I do have my own son, and he's turned out not too bad. You know, we're like one big happy family, right? Yeah.
Well, glad to say that you're not totally above the law, and you have some reasonable respect for authority, so there is hope for you yet. And, you, sir, you seem to have more of what we're looking for, so, how would you handle a student challenging behavior? I am Job. Yeah. I am Job. I'm sorry, but who are you? Where are you from? Where's that other guy? Oh, yes. Please, come, sit. Yes. Now, how would you handle a student displaying challenging behavior? Well, how would I handle a student with displaying challenging behavior? Okay. I would remain calm and use de-escalation techniques such as redirection, you know, positive guidance, providing choices, and using calm tone of voice. I would try to understand the root cause of the behavior, whether it's frustration, sensory overload, or a lack of understanding. If needed, I would follow any behavior intervention plans in place and work with the teacher to reinforce positive behavior. Absolutely wonderful answer. Thank you so much. Oh, what a relief. At least one person is making sense so far. Sorry, we may have someone here. All right, now moving right along. Very important. How do you support a teacher in the classroom? Oh dear. All right, go ahead. Well, hey, how would I support the teacher? Well, hey, I'm always up for learning new things. New tricks. For the old toolbox. Hey, yeah, I'm game for that. What subject are we working on? Honestly, this is an elementary school, so you'll be working with various subjects, okay? That you should be somewhat proficient in. Moving along. Oh, the evening janitorial position. Oh, yes. Well, all right. How would you support a teacher in the classroom?
Well, I normally prefer to work alone, but if I was to, say, as we do in the Justice League, we like to keep each other's back, but for the most part, I prefer to work solo.
Well, as I'm sure you will do quite well on our evening maintenance crew. Oh, and yes, don't worry. We may never need you to support any teachers anytime soon. And yes, you sir. How would you support a teacher in the classroom? Well, how do I support a teacher in the classroom, you ask? Well, I assist in maintaining an organized and structured learning environment by helping prepare materials, working one-on-one or in small groups with students, and reinforcing lessons taught by the teacher. I also support classroom management by encouraging positive behavior and assisting students with transitions between activities. Oh yes, thank you for that wonderful answer. Once again, very, very well done. Very well done. Thank you so much. Okay, moving along. We're almost halfway there, thank goodness. What experience do you have working with students with disabilities or learning difficulties? Oh my. Well, go ahead. Well, are we talking like, handicapped or, like missing limbs, whatnot? Because, in my line of work, I mean, hey, I'm, I'll lose a hand or two now and again, but due to my healing factor, everything seems to grow back nicely and quickly. These special kids, do they have a healing factor by chance? Case anything, I don't know, trip down the stairs, slight decapitation, hey, anything like that at all? No? Maybe? Yes? No? Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, this is not that kind of school and those are not those kind of students. I believe you're thinking more along the lines of Charles Xavier, his school for special gifted children. This is not the place. No, this is Red Rock Elementary, okay? So we're quite normalized here, all right? So yeah, no. Once again, that would be against the law, okay? And yes, hey sir, what experience do you have working with students with disabilities or learning difficulties?
Well, yeah, I did know this one guy. He was, a bit of a mental disability. Yeah, he was a bit of a joker, so to speak, Yeah, we've got like this, long-standing relationship kind of thing, he kind of breaks out of the mental asylum and I gotta go round him up and get him back in there, before he hurts himself or anybody else. Yeah, he's a little, just kind of out there, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a few others, but hey, he's like a top of the list.
Again, let's make this clear. This is not, although this may be referred to as an institution, it's not an asylum. Although at times it does get a little crazy in here. But I don't think we're really that extreme of environment. Oh, thank goodness. Please, sir, can you tell me what experience do you have working with students with disabilities or learning difficulties? Please, thank you. Well, of course, I would be happy to answer that for you. I do have experience working with students who have diverse needs, including those with autism, ADHD, and learning disabilities. In my earlier role at NBCCSJ, I helped adapt lesson plans, provided one-on-one support, and used assistive technology to enhance my learning. My experience has taught me patience, flexibility, and the importance of individualized support. Yes, and thank you for that very wonderful and informative response. And up next, can you give me an example of how you adapted a lesson or activity for a student? You again, is it? All right then. Yes. Hey, like I say, I've been around the world. I've learned to adapt to many situations, from dealing with, firing squads, drug lords. Oh, sorry. No, not those kind of lessons, but hey, it's a life experience. There's so much you can learn. And, by the way, I was told there's going to be food here. I'm getting a little hungry. Could you, show me where that is? Oh, this is truly going to be a long day. Next. Oh, yes, you, sir. I'm not sure. I believe we do have a position for you. I'm not sure why you are standing in for this, but, well, stick with procedure. Can you give me an example of how you adapted a lesson or activity for a student? I explicitly student.
Well, hey, I like to say that I've adapted in many different ways over the years, and I've taught a lot of young little robins over the years. One grew up and now he's wants to call himself Nightwing, and another one wants to be the Red Hood, but I still got another little Robin on the way, and I think he's adapted quite well, quite nicely. Yeah. Like, he's pretty universal soldier, I think. And so far he's kept himself out of trouble. Yeah, I believe we've adapted quite well. Yeah.
Oh, okay. This has been a long day. That's not exactly what we were referring to, but perhaps you can enlighten the rest. Can you give an example of how you adapted a lesson or activity for a student? Please, I would be most delighted. Yes, I worked with a student who struggled with reading comprehension. To support them, I provided a visual story, maps, and used audiobooks to reinforce understanding. Additionally, I broke assignments into smaller, manageable parts to prevent overwhelmment. This approach helped the student feel more confident and engaged. Well, once again, thank you for that informative answer. I hope the rest of you are taking notes. All right, on to our 7th question. How do you handle confidentiality when working with students and staff? Again, this is very, very important.
Well, hey, my neighborhood, don't ask, don't tell. I ain't no snitch.
Wait, what? Who are you? How did he get in here? Where did these people come from? Oh my, yes, well, how are you, sir, in your line of work? Handle confidentiality when working with students and staff. Again, yes, hence, that will kind of explain why the red suit, So, for not just so that people can't see me bleed, but also for, a little anonymity, protecting the ones I love. So the bad guys, they don't really know who I am and where I go type of thing. Just kind of hide my identity type of deal. Even though, say, underneath, I'm totally unrecognizable. I don't resemble anyone say, Ryan Reynolds, right? And again, say, I don't kiss and tell. No, that's a big no. Well, yes, and again, that's not entirely what I was referring to. Yes, I can't forget about you. So, in the line of confidentiality, what do you have to say?
Well, I'd have to say I'm a very private person and really, really, really good at keeping secrets. Not too many people know who I really am. Clark. Oh, wait, I wasn't supposed to say that. And Diana. I wasn't supposed to say that either. But of course, I didn't say who they really were. Superman or Wonder Woman or. Well, I wasn't supposed to say that either. I'm a very private guy. I really know how to keep things confidential and on the down low, right? I'm not, not too many people know me, it's not like I have a butler named Alfred, I wasn't supposed to say that either. But, hey, you still don't know me, right? People don't call me, Bruce or anything. Oh, yeah. Forget I said all that.
Quite honestly, I'm trying to forget that you're even here. All right, we're so close. Again, you, sir, you seem to be quite well informed on this. How would you handle confidentiality when working with students and staff, which is a very key element to this particular position? Well, most certainly. I do understand the importance of maintaining confidentiality in a school setting. I would only discuss student-related information with authorized personnel, such as teachers and support staff, and never with other students or parents. I always follow school policies and regarding student privacy to ensure their trust and safety, which I believe is numero uno, number one. Once again, thank you for that excellent answer. And yes, trust and safety is number one at our school. Thank you so much for emphasizing that. Now, almost to the end on the home stretch here. Describe a time you had to handle a conflict with a student or colleague. How did you resolve it? I can only imagine. Oh, hey, conflict with a coworker or student? Well, I haven't really had many proteges, so to speak. But, this one guy, Peter, he was excellent at everything. Just a normal average guy. Such a teddy bear. He was so great. So great. Although I had this one other guy, he was claimed to be some kind of an alien, but really arrogant, bit of a pain in the... But, yeah, we resolved that rather quickly. He kind of parachuted into a wood chipper, and such a mess. But hey, it was dealt with rather quickly, actually. Very, very quickly, not much said. Just kind of, everything was evenly divided, spread out, so to speak. But actually the best, probably the best, was my pal Wolvie, Wolverine. Yeah, oh gosh, we had our moments, a little bit of slice and dice. He was a little stabby there, with his little knives, right? But we quickly, after a few cuts and bruises, we resolved it quite well. I think, yeah. I just only had to stab him a few times, and he stabbed me repeatedly, just to be fair. Okay, so but we did get through it. We did get over it, and save the universe, so to speak. Yeah, it was great, perfect. Well, as entertaining as that all sounds, that's not exactly how we handle things here, okay? Yeah, we don't go around stabbing or dismembering our staff and students here. No, safety's number one. And you, sir?
Well, as most everybody knows, me and Soups there, we didn't exactly start off on the right foot, He is kind of from out of town and a bit of an alien all, and very, very powerful, bit intimidating. It just kind of seemed a little threatening, so to speak. I thought maybe it was just, I just had to take this guy down, just kind of keep everybody safe, right? The whole planet kind of a state sort of thing. But later on, when I found that after I almost bested him, right? Found that his weakness was kryptonite. I had him down, had him weakened. I was ready to strike the final blow, so to speak. And then, we found out that we had both of our mothers' name was Martha. So we had to resolve that rather quickly and became best buds type of deal, Turned out to be not a bad guy after all. And then, of course, he died saving us. But then we brought him back later, Pet Cemetery style, some alien tech. Yeah. So we're good now, I think. I think we're okay. Yeah.
Well, again, I must say that this is a public school with children, elementary age, and if we ever have a bomb scare or any alien invasions, we will certainly give you and your friend a call. Thank you. And yes, could you, speaking of saving, could you please save us with a more dignified answer? Thank you. Yes, most certainly. I will help to enlighten the others on this. I'll give you a particular time situation. There was a time when a student became frustrated and refused to participate in an activity. Instead of insisting, I calmly acknowledged their feelings and offered them a short break, like a body break. Afterward, I encouraged them to re-engage with a small incentive, like choosing a preferred activity afterwards, giving them a little power of choice, so to speak. By remaining patient and flexible, I was able to build trust and help them complete their work. Thank you once again for that much needed and more appropriate response. Okay, 2 more questions to go. How would you support a student who is struggling academically or socially? Again, I stress the word student. By all means, have it a go. you seem like you're getting a little tense. I mean, I could recommend a good masseuse, right? Hey. But, yeah, academically and socially, academically, well, I don't know, give or take, But socially, I mean, I could take them for a night out on the town, introduce them to a few of my friends, kind of help build their confidence a little bit. But, yeah, like I say, just a little bit, rubbing elbows with the crowd, right? Oh, not that kind of crowd? Oh, wait. So, oh, sorry, this is still a daytime position. No weekends? Okay, and we're dealing with what age bracket again? Okay. I was wondering why there's so many little people running around here, it's crazy, yeah. I just thought it was like a little dwarfism or something, Again, yes, I believe you're finally realizing where you are, okay? Again, I mean, we are, elementary students, youngins, yes. And they're not dwarves, okay? They're still growing, they're still developing, all right? And, you must obviously understand that a little bit, maybe? Again, do you have any experience supporting a student who's struggling academically or socially?
Oh, yeah. Well, I am considered a bit of a scientist, So, academically, yeah, sure. I got a background in science, chemistry, criminology. Yeah, I could help with that. And a little bit of martial arts, some Muay Thai, some, Pad Thai, right? Yeah, I could certainly help with that. And of course, socially, yeah, my friend, Bruce, yeah, he can throw a real good party, so, socially, yeah, we can get him around, a few drinks, loosen him up, yeah, be great with the ladies, yeah, oh yeah, no problem at all, yeah, we can handle that, sure.
Well, certainly some of those things might be useful, but as far as some of our behavioral students, martial arts might not be a good idea in that particular discipline. We're so close to the end, so close. Yes. Sir, please, once again, how would you support a student who is struggling academically or socially? Please help us. Well, okay. I would first observe what challenges the student is facing and work with the teacher to find appropriate support strategies. If they struggle academically, I will use scaffolding techniques such as breaking tasks into smaller steps and providing extra practice. If they struggle socially, I encourage peer interactions through structured activities and model appropriate social skills to help build confidence. Yes, very eloquently put. Thank you so much. All right. The last and final question. Thank goodness. All right. What qualities make a great educational assistant? Again, educational assistant. This is a position that you are all applying for. This is a public school. Go. Oh yes, thank goodness. Bring on the food. I got a bear going on in my stomach here that I'm trying to keep down, okay? I am dying for some chimichangas right now. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, yeah, what was the question again? Not that your responses have been valid at all, or even related, but the question is, what qualities make a great educational assistant? What would you think would make a great educational assistant? Oh, yes, you. Final question. Go.
Yeah, again, I don't really believe in being the assistant, I have assistants, right? Like Alfred, oh, I wasn't supposed to mention that. Yeah, but like say, I got Robin, I got Nightwing and Red Hood, and of course, Batgirl occasionally. They're my assistants, right? I'm more of a lead role, I don't necessarily help out a lot unless, of course, I'm working with the Justice League, and then yeah, I occasionally help out with those guys. I mean, they need somebody to watch out for them, and like say I've got all the money. The rest of them are all broke. Yeah, broke as a joke. Crazy, You got a guy that's the most powerful being in all the universe and works as a reporter, Oh yeah, I wasn't supposed to mention that either, confidentiality. Sorry, my bad. You're right. You'll have to scratch this. I'll be taking the tape of this video later, okay? So, yeah. Alright.
Oh, I believe this is finally to the end of the line. You, sir, are most qualified. What qualities do you believe would make a great educational assistant? Please. Thank you. Yes, I believe I have a good answer for that. All right, I believe a great educational assistant needs, first and foremost, patience, adaptability, empathy, and a strong communication skills. They must be able to work well with both students and staff, provide individualized support, and help create an inclusive learning environment. I believe my ability to remain calm under pressure, build strong relationships, and provide structured support makes me well suited for this role. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much for that wonderful response. You are by far our best candidate. And to the rest of you, I'll thank you for coming to Red Rock Elementary. I believe if you leave your contact information, our administrative staff will be in touch. And good day. Thank you so much. And yes, I would love to review your portfolio. Thank you. Good day, gentlemen. Yes, good day.